Are you hurt, Dr. Bene? Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. Everything is all right.
Sir, we have received several people with serious wounds.
Would you see them? Send the worst cases to theater.
Yes, sir.
I'm surprised so few diplomats turned up today.
We are probably waiting for Albert's reaction.
Well, what's the latest from Paris, Mr. Ambassador?
To keep playing it by ear. We've both been in this game long enough in Africa. As we say, c'est la vie.
Precisely. That's what I was thinking. We've great hopes for Amin's government. He's quite a nice chap, actually, although he's a bit thick in the head. But we'd rather deal with a quiet soldier than a civilian dictator any day.
Oh, quite right, I do agree. There's more than enough socialism nonsense running around the rest of the world as it is.
Quite. We British have known Amin since he was in the King's African Rifles in Kenya. He was a sergeant. He got his stripes because he always obeyed orders. Of course, sometimes he'd get carried away and be quite brutal, especially when he was fighting for us against the Mau Mau. But there again, fire must be met with fire. Of course, he did have other interests as well. Once, one of our officers caught him in bed with this officer's wife. He chased Amin, stark naked, all through the streets of Nakuru. He must have been a very big officer.
Ladies and gentlemen and fellow officers, kindly take your seats and pray silence for our new president and leader, His Excellency Idi Amin.
The president will be coming to the lodge shortly after the reception for a sauna.
Fine, fine. How many girls does he want this time?
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, fellow officers. Thank you very much, friends, relatives, and distinguished guests. I'm so happy to see you all celebrating our country's liberation. Thank you very much. I'm a man of few words, but I must say this. Uganda is now a free country. Thank you very much. Ugandans will now be free to discuss everything. Thank you very much. My government will not tolerate interference from politicians while I am busy rebuilding Uganda. If you try, you will be defeated, for I am the world's strongest general. Ask my soldiers. Ask those who have had the honor of boxing me. Ask my wives. Why even ask my girlfriends? My concern for justice will be shown by my selection of Uganda's new chief judge. He's here among you today. I appoint Benedicto Kiwanuka now. Ben is a good man and clever man. That's why Obote feared him. That's why Obote put him in prison. That's why I'm making my big judge. Thank you very much.
I am both honored and deeply moved, General. I'm also looking forward to overseeing the new elections.
This is not time to discuss politics, my friend. I can only say that I clean up Uganda, and I'm assure you I go back to barracks. Dr. Bine, he's an Obote man. Get rid of him, Maliamungu.
All right, now, if you need me, call me at home.
us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, as our land enters a new stage in its life, we beseech Thee to grant guidance and blessings to our leader, so that he may lead our people with wisdom and compassion. Guide them through their day-to-day decisions, so that our nation can prosper in peace. Bestow understanding on those in power, so that Uganda will be a land of goodness, mercy, and thanksgiving. We ask all these things in your name.
Beautiful sermon, Your Grace.
It was.
Oh, thank you all for your compliments. I just try to preach what I believe. I see you have brought some friends.
Oh, Your Grace, may I present my brother, Philip? He's just come back from London. He's going to open a new business.
Oh, very good. Welcome back to Uganda.
Thank you, Bishop.
Have you heard about Michael?
We're very worried about him. His car is still parked in the hospital lot.
I am also worried about him. Dr. Oloya, sir, you're wanted at State House.
Not now. Hello, how are you, baby?
Lord. Excellency, you are sent for me urgently.
It's just one of my wives, but I have something more important to tell you. Sit down. Waiter, bring Dr. a beer.
No thanks, Excellency.
One beer won't make you drunk. Me, I stick to soda and fruit juice. I like a man seat. Ladies, can you massage me, please? Doctor, this is not exciting like before. Maybe I need a checkup. Women love me because I'm never too tired. Let me tell you, I'm the world's greatest lover. They all want Amin. Right, baby?
Sure, Your Excellency.
Doctor, I like you very much, and I want you to become my personal physician.
I am deeply honored, Your Excellency. Dr. Bene is an excellent doctor. I am the surgeon. He would be a better choice.
He has been transferred.
Where is he?
I said he has been transferred. I'm seldom sick, so you can continue at the hospital to keep in shape. I call you when I need you.
I am not a general practitioner, Excellency.
What difference does it make? Aren't you a doctor? Follow me. This is my wife, Doctor.
She's got a temperature. There's not much I can do for her here. I need some ice.
Sure. There are plenty in the fridge. See the chef in the kitchen.
I'll come back.
I want you to go to the airport straight away, okay?
For an African, you are looking very white. You see much more on the operating table every day. Anytime there is a change of power in Africa, a few heads must roll.
But why?
You will not understand that. This is a Kakwa custom. The Pygmies, they do it all the time. Also, sometimes I lecture their spirits about their evil ways.
But Dr. Bean,
he was about a man.
I must get the ice.
Yes? What is it? What? How did this happen? How long ago? I come straight away. You finish with her. I must go and do very important business.
is going on here?
Everything is under control now, sir. These soldiers attacked Maliamungu in the bar. The traitors were talking of overthrowing him.
Where's Maliamungu?
He's gone to headquarters to report, sir.
And who was the cause of the trouble?
This man, Ofumbi.
Stand up!
No, General. He's lying. Maliamungu raped my cousin last night. I went to talk to him, and he hit me with a whiskey bottle. My friend stepped in to try and stop any more trouble.
Shut up! I cannot be fooled. You are a Obote man.
No, sir. We're all loyal to you, Your Excellency.
Ali?
Yes, sir.
Give him and all of them VIP treatment.
Yes, sir.
You may kill me, General, but you cannot kill the spirit of the Ugandan people.
Take him away.
How are you feeling now?
Much better. Thank you, Doctor. You are Dr. Oroya, aren't you?
Yes.
I must talk to you.
Look, I am just a surgeon. I will introduce you to a general practitioner who will be able to treat you.
No. This has nothing to do with my health.
We'll talk when you are feeling better.
Not him. You don't deserve to die quickly. Instead, you go to Singapore and suffer longer. Come on, take him out. Get ready. This is what happens to Obote's men.
Let's take this.
Yes, that one.
Jimmy, that one. I guess that's life, Dada. The weak get swallowed by the strong.
That's all right, as long as I do all the swallowing.
That python was sent last week for you by all of our people, President.
Oh, they're very good for appetite. When I was a small boy, I used to catch them myself, and my mother would make very good food for me. I want you, Maliamungu, to clear out all soldiers who are from Acholi and Langi tribes. They are Obote men, and they want to steal my presidency. It will never happen.
Yes, Your Excellency. That was also on my mind.
By the way, how was that girl who was the cause of the trouble in the bar? She was very sweet, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, may I also point out the urgent need of obtaining more arms? We've had information that others are shaping up to fight us from Kenya, Tanzania, and Sudan.
My friend, I must tell you this. I do not fear Obote men. If Sudan attacks me, Egypt will attack Sudan. If Tanzania attacks me, my friend South Africa will attack Tanzania. If Kenya attacks me, we will attack them. Next week when I see Queen at Buckingham Palace, she will give me arms.
Here you go.
I spoke with the Israelis, General, and they have advised me that you should stop one day until we've discussed our military requirements. I think they'll help.
Very good. They too cannot refuse me when they see me face to face.
Mheshimiwa?
Ah, my snake food. Very good. Eat Maliamungu. Snake will make you strong.
I'd rather have eaten the chickens.
You a most successful journey, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. You briefed your government what I want?
I've spoken to our Defense Ministry, Your Excellency, but they wish to know more details of your requirements.
Oh, I see.
Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency.
Goodbye.
A good trip.
Have a good trip, Your Excellency. Amazing chap.
Is everything ready?
Yes, sir. I've sent my officer to call them.
Out of 7,216, these barracks have 42 Acholi and Langi men. Is that right?
Yes, sir. They're already lining up, sir.
Comrades, I have an announcement for you. You are going on a very important mission.
Smoke? I'm here trying to do a feature for overseas on the mechanics of operating an African army. And since Uganda's military is one of the best on the continent, I decided to start here. Can I ask you a few questions?
This is military barrack. What bring white man here? What question you ask?
I know Ugandan troops are very loyal to President Amin, but I've heard some rumors of late there's been some trouble here and some dissident soldiers, particularly the Langi and Acholi tribe, suddenly disappeared. Is this true?
Hold on. No. That's all lies. Everything is going on as usual and nobody on record is missing.
Well, according to my sources, last week. What the hell's going on here?
You will now learn much about our operations firsthand, but not as a journalist, as a prisoner. Take him away.
Get your hands off me.
These are the people who are writing false stories about Uganda and spoiling our name overseas.
The court will adjourn for 5 minutes. Hello, Your Excellency. Welcome back from your UK trip. We saw you on TV. You look great with the Queen.
I want to talk to you about the British journalist.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Can you bring the case forward?
Well, I'm on that case at the moment.
I want this man convicted and hanged.
What? Your Excellency, what's the point of my rendering a decision on the journalist if you say he's already guilty?
He must be declared guilty. But he must first be tried in our courts so that the world know that Amin is fair and right. I also want to teach a lesson to the imperialists who only give us lip service when it comes to helping us.
I'll carry on with the case immediately, Your Excellency. A verdict has been reached. No solid evidence has been presented to this court to substantiate the charge brought against the defendant. The accused was arrested by the military unjustly, for at the time of arrest they did not possess such powers. Once again, the authorities have exceeded their legal powers.
I hereby declare the accused not guilty and order his immediate release. Case dismissed.
I see. Amin knows how to appoint people and how to fire them. Get him.
All right, Judge. We come to take you to our court. Young man, get him.
Where are you taking me to?
That is what happens to stupid people like this.
Why are these bodies here? They stink. And have you taken Kiwanuka's body to the mortuary? The president wants to see it. Yes, sir. Throw them into the river Nile. Yes, sir.
I have been informed that Chief Justice Kiwanuka met a very untimely death. He was my best friend, you know. The culprits of this terrible crime should be brought to justice. The killers must have been Obote guerrillas. I want to see the body of my friend. Get out. I must pray for Kiwanuka's soul alone.
Excellency.
Ringoni mondo mi ateko kendo mondo asejo wa jowasika duto te nying Yesu nying were ala.
This is pathetic. Tell Miss Arbat to contact the command post. I must see President Amin immediately.
Yes, darling.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for seeing me at such short notice. I had to see you about the report in today's press. I hope the comments about my country were a mistake.
It was no mistake. You may exploit the Arabs, but you will not exploit Ugandans.
Your Excellency, my government and yours, up to this stage, have been on very warm terms. We've always given substantial aid to your country.
You have not done enough. How dare you refuse me arms? Israel must be wiped off the face of the earth. You give very little and take too much.
Your Excellency, I'm shocked at your words. I will advise my government to suspend all diplomatic relations immediately.
No need for that. For Amin is giving you, Zionists, 3 days to get out of Uganda. Otherwise, you will suffer.
Marie, you know there aren't any monsters in this house.
Oh, in this room. But I can hear them. I can hear them.
Come on, Sherry, it's all right. We are with you now. There's no need to be scared.
I am telling you for the last time, Commissioner, that I need those Jaguar planes.
But we haven't got them, Your Excellency.
Look, if Britain does not give them to me, Amin will get them from someone else. And you people will suffer, I guarantee you that.
The man's insane.
I will teach those British imperialists a lesson they will never forget. Tell Mr. Bob and Malia Mungu I want to see them urgently. I had a dream sent last night from God. He has instructed me to throw out all Asians from the country. Uganda must be for Ugandans only. The Asians were brought here by the colonialists to build railway. The railway is now finished. Let the British have the Asians and the Amin soldiers have their dukas. They have exploited Ugandan people. I give the Asians 90 days to pack up and go. Do not try to look like a true African by blackening your skin with the shoe polish, or else you will suffer. If you are still here after my deadline, just wait and see what happens to you.
What's going on here? Let's find out. Yeah, let's speak to someone. Try him over there. Sorry, I know this is a busy time to stop here. I want to talk with you. Where are you guys going with all
this? We're going to leave Uganda, and we're all going to leave here for the UK, America, who knows?
And that's straight away, huh?
Yes.
Thanks. What would you do under these circumstances? Who knows?
You must be having quite a bargain sale here. Seems like you're selling a lot.
Sell? These bastards just take. Amin's men just pick up whatever they want, as if they were picking bananas.
When are you leaving?
As soon as possible.
Have you been able to get much out of the country?
Hey, what is this? Why are you asking all these questions?
Well, we are American journalists.
I'm not talking anymore.
Look, we won't disclose your name, I promise you. But the world has got to be told what's happening in Uganda.
It's no good. It won't change anything.
Maybe, but maybe not.
I never thought it would come to this. I mean, kicking out a whole group of people just because of their race. I've never lived anywhere else. I'm a Ugandan.
Who's going to be taking over your shop?
Good question. I'm sure it'll be one of Amin's cronies or relatives. But do you think they can run it? Why, most can hardly write their own names. They'll just loot everything and that will be the end of it. This country will be raped by Amin until it's left barren. Excuse me. Since I'm leaving, you children can have these. Take them and wear them, all of you. It'll be a long time before they get any more.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you two, come with us. What's going on? What the hell is this all about?
Someone's getting down.
What is this?
Come on. All right, let's go.
Normally we torture spies, but today we don't have much time, so we'll be nice and just shoot you.
You may kill us, but you'll have to answer for it.
Hey, wait. You don't understand. We're Americans.
Come on, get the car off the road.
The careless drivers on the roads these days.
Mr. President, can I have a word?
Yes. I bet you have never seen a 240-pounder move the way I do. Hell, can hardly do better. You have been having words with me every day since those two reporters, Straw and Sid, left the country.
They didn't leave the country, Mr. President. We have ample evidence they were last seen alive on Kampala Street, talking with some Asians.
We soon will have no Asians shopkeepers in Uganda, only Africans.
I have to state that Washington demand a judicial inquiry into Stroh and Seal's disappearance.
CIA? Where would your country be without CIA? I'm not afraid of them or you. Amin is not going to be pushed around by anybody. That's a good shot, Moses. He's a good boy. But I was planning an inquiry anyway, and a British judge is going to run the whole thing. A white man just like you, Happy?
I'm sure Washington will be pleased to hear you came to this decision yourself, Mr. President.
Watch out!
Meanwhile, if you're going to kick something around, stick with this.
You Americans, I'm getting the Asians out. Soon I'll do the same to you. Joseph! Edward!
What are you waiting for? Shoot the blind traitors!
All right if I go in?
Thank you very much for your financial support. We are going to make use of every penny to build up Uganda. Reverend, you can witness that. Mr. Davis, what the hell are you doing here? Meet Mr. Davis from Canadian High Commission. You not find me at the office, I know. But these brothers of mine needed to see me now. I'm changing this worthless church into a fine mosque for worshiping Allah, the one and the only true God.
I understand, Your Excellency, but I only need a few minutes of your time. As my High Commissioner told you, Canada is willing to accept 1,000 stateless Asian families as immigrants.
I just don't understand why you want them. They are all parasites. Let the British worry about them.
Because of the time limit you've set, Your Excellency, they can't handle it by themselves. But in any case, I'm here to ask you to allot those Asians we've accepted sufficient foreign exchange to allow them to purchase tickets to fly to Canada. No international airlines will accept Ugandan shillings.
Well, that is the airlines, Canada's, and the Asians' problem. If I give them foreign exchange, they would just spend it on luxuries. I need all our foreign exchange to develop my country. Your request is bad, but one suggestion to you. Why not let the Asians swim over? They are slippery characters, you know.
Next time you address me, Davis, call me Alhaj Idi Amin Dada Field Marshal MC DSO CBE, the conqueror of the British Empire.
I fail to see the humor in your remarks, Your Excellency. I'm afraid this will damage relations between our countries.
Abdul, come here.
Sir!
You go to the command post. All of you. I will come there with my friends.
Yes, Your Excellency.
That son of a bitch does not believe that the Asians are slippery characters.
It's the president's car!
See, they planted bomb on my car. The Zionists want to kill me because I taught them a lesson.
نحن بنساعد في قوة متحدة. جيشنا بحارب أي عدو. Mr. President, we are your best friends. We will give you all the support you want, money and everything, to help you eliminate your enemies.
Very good. Allah save me.
He didn't keep the appointment, but when I finally tracked him down at the local Catholic church, which he says he's converting into a mosque for his Arab friends, he said that giving the Asians money to buy tickets on international airlines was completely out of the question, and that why didn't we let them swim over, as they were such slippery characters anyway?
So that's what the big clown said, huh? Well, we'll have to bring our own planes and carry these Asians over. They're our citizens.
I think you're absolutely right, High Commissioner. Would you like me to organize that?
Yep. Go ahead.
Mohammed, you can have that shop there. And Abdul, since you like food so much, you can have that grocery there and eat everything.
Thank you, General.
We are finally rid of the Patels and Shash, the whole bunch. And because they are gone, I'm the biggest African leader. Everybody is calling me the great black power of African continent. Is that not true? Who wants that shop?
I do.
It is yours. I'm the conqueror of the British Empire. My dreams becomes right. And our economy will now be healthy. Kibedi, I think I'll give this one to my wife. She likes textile.
Sherry, it's getting worse and worse.
The screams seem to be louder.
Why must we live so near Amin and his state research bureau? The only research that goes on there is new tortures and killings.
Well, you know that I thought I would have more access to Amin if we were near him.
But what can you do? You've told me time and time again, Amin listens to no one.
Darling, almost everyone else has started withdrawing their embassies, but I have to stay.
But why, darling, why?
Listen, I want you and Marie to go back to Paris as soon as possible. Please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This demonstration shows that I'm not a racist at all. Why did these Europeans carry me on their backs all the way here? Because they love me. They consider me a brilliant, tough African leader. Thank you very much. And thank you very much indeed.
Here comes a great leader, full of wonder and full of power. Loved by you, adored by you, a man of the people, tough and strong.
Who is that beautiful lady over there?
I don't know, Your Excellency.
Get rid of the boyfriend.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, could you come with us?
Now, who are you, my dear lovely lady?
I'm Mary Mosuke, Your Excellency. It's a pleasure to meet you. My fiancé over there.
Don't worry about it. My, you are just my type. So young and full of life. I want you to be near me for the rest of the night so that I can enjoy you.
Your Excellency, would you mind if I go and join my fiancé? We need to leave.
Oh, it is too early for that. Your boyfriend won't mind being alone for just a few more minutes.
But I can't.
Well, if that is what you wish, your boyfriend is waiting outside.
A conqueror of the British Empire. He's the conqueror of the British Empire. He's the conqueror of the British Empire. Conqueror of the British Empire.
You little fool, you kill me? The strongest man in Africa? We shall find out.
Boy! Boy! Get this stupid woman out here. She's spoiling my sheets.
Right. Thank you very much.
Our Excellency, the President, will start in Car 1 with his son as co-driver.
Yes, Your Excellency. Oh, beautiful lady. Come here.
Oh, me?
What's your name?
Sarah, Your Excellency.
And how old are you?
17, Your Excellency.
My. Your body has done well for 17 years. Do you like us? Would you like to be my co-driver?
Oh, yes. But you see, I don't know how to drive.
Doesn't matter. I can tell you have great potential. Moses, get out. You can ride with me next time.
But Daddy, you promised.
Get in. You are going to cry.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You are so beautiful, my darling. You stay in Kampala?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Where do you work?
I'm recently recruited in the army as a trainee.
Oh, such a beautiful lady. What are you doing in the army? Your place should be in my palace. With the rest, there are better things to ride than cars.
Look, he's gone the wrong way. That's the right way.
Ah, he's got a girl with him.
Let's get on with the rally.
Right.
Oh, my dear, you are nice. So pure. You will make your president a very good one.
To share this important moment for Uganda, I've just taken this lovely maiden as my new bride.
those who missed this wedding, don't worry. I have decided that due to public demand, we will repeat our wedding on television tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, to continue the celebrations, I have another surprise for you. My 5th wedding will be commemorated by the bombing of Cape Town.
That island there, with the South African flag, will represent Cape Town. Uganda's Air Force will bomb it just as we shall one day bomb Cape Town. The imperialists will face fire. I have a secret army already in South Africa who are waiting for the green light.
Your Excellency, this is a surprise. Welcome.
What do you mean we have no money? I need at least $1 million for intelligence mission immediately. I told you on the telephone that I need this money urgently.
Your Excellency, as I told the raid also, we're bankrupt. We're simply out of foreign currency.
Well, print more.
Your Excellency, it's not quite that simple. We cannot print foreign currency. I'm having a lot of difficulties these days in persuading our foreign suppliers to accept late payments. The Uganda shilling is worthless today in the foreign market. In fact, worth less than toilet paper.
Toilet paper? You call Uganda money shit money? Take Governor here outside and show him what we do to shit. Imperialists will not run Uganda's banks.
Yes, sir. You are mistaken, Your Excellency. I wasn't arguing with you. I was only trying to explain.
Take him away.
Let me explain.
What's your name?
John, Your Excellency. John Ogel.
Well, Ogel, you are now the governor. Are you going to print more money?
Yes, Your Excellency, yes. We will do it right away, sir. As much as you want. Yes, sir.
Bob, tell me about what they're writing about me in overseas newspapers. Do they mention my interview when I said I was the conqueror of the British Empire?
No, that was last year in newspapers all over the world. Well, here's one story, calling you Africa's Black Hitler.
Good. I like that. Hitler did the world a favor in getting rid of so many Zionists. He should have killed more. I'm going to put a statue of him in the heart of Kampala.
Here's an interesting one. Rumors about underground terrorist forces being built up here to stage a coup.
Nonsense. The people love Big Daddy. Do they mention any names?
No, just mentioned they're going to fight you to stop further bloodshed and plundering of the economy.
I have got information about these people that are helping those imperialists.
Oh, good afternoon, Mayor. Sorry if we are making you late for our appointment, but somebody wants to see you. Get him out.
Get more.
Jumbo Mayor, fancy a drink? It is going to be your last.
I wish to speak to the president.
There is no other president besides me. And I declare, the citizens of Masaka will soon need to select a new and more loyal mayor. If you want to speak to the president, then speak to him.
I'll be there. Have a good day at school.
Bye, Daddy.
Right. Let's get this important man. Hey, what's going on? Get the car boot open. Come on. Hurry up. Smother the car with it. Come on, quick. Quick. Let's get this. Go.
Boys, meet our new recruits who are joining us today. I have received encouraging reports from other camps that fellow Ugandans are joining us to help us throw out the dictator.
He is a disgrace to black people.
Amin has ruined our country, and we are all fed up of his atrocities.
Sure.
We all know that Amin is still firmly in control. But one who holds his power by violence will also be overthrown by violence.
Get rid of this clown.
So, we must fight Amin in other ways. We must continue expanding our spy intelligence network within the country, sabotage key strategic military points, and create disunity amongst Amin. It's the only way that Amin's regime will be overthrown. But above all, we must all be willing to sacrifice our lives for the cause of freeing our country of his reign of terror. I wish you all luck with your mission. Thank you.
I'm asking you for the last time. Where is Bianaku?
I don't know. I'm telling you the truth.
We must teach people like you not to sabotage Uganda. Beat them up!
No!
Kill them!
No!
Lipoloya? Ofumbi? You? Who did this to you?
That bastard Maliamungu. He raped my cousin and brought some false charges against me.
How long have you been here?
Almost 2 months.
I never knew such a place existed.
Oh, yes. Daily they bring hundreds of innocent people and kill them. I don't know why.
My brother Michael is a means doctor. He'll be able to help us.
Philip, don't be so sure about that. The real bastards in here. What brought you in here anyway?
I don't know.
It's my husband, Philip, Your Honor. He still hasn't been released.
Oh?
I haven't got any more money to bribe the people to get him out.
Get the lawyer out. The president wants to see him.
Since you're still very strong, you'll unload the bodies in the forest. Get on the truck.
Finish him off. Line up over there. Come on, move it. Move it. Now. Take off your shirts.
They're going to get us!
He's in a bad shape, sir.
Bullet wound. Get him into theater.
Right, sir.
Your Excellency, I came to tell you the Russians...
They certainly have good weapons, don't they? Once we get their new arms, we won't have to worry about the Tanzanians or robotic. We will invade them.
We may not get that chance, Dada.
What?
But the Russians, they're leaving.
What are you talking about?
Well, you gave the ambassador 24 hours to apologize or be kicked out, remember?
Oh, yes. But he was not supplying arms quick enough. Also, he called me an overgrown crybaby.
But, Dada, I have word the Russian ambassador won't apologize. They're at the airport now, this very moment.
Good. May they rot in Siberia.
Oh, good God, Dada, I'm sure you don't want that. I mean, we've had all our aid cut off from the United States, Great Britain, France, Canada, and others. To lose our last source of aid for kicking the Russians out, but also sour relations with Libya, I mean, it would be suicidal.
You're right. What do we do?
Well, let me go and persuade them there's been a misunderstanding, and we'd still want them to stay.
No, no. I will go. People listen to me, you know?
Over there, quickly. Ambassador, where are you going? Why are my best friends leaving me?
We are merely following your wishes, Mr. President. Since we won't apologize, we are leaving as requested.
No. What I said was only a joke. Uganda loves Russia. We need you here. We really do. It was only a joke.
Well, I'll have to call the Kremlin first.
You go do that. I know your chiefs would like you to stay Uganda's best friend. Meanwhile, while you are away, I will entertain our comrades.
Major, he is not just another case. Philip is my brother. The president assured me that he will be freed. When? What? You don't know where he is? Yes, yes. Call me back as soon as you have information, please. Doctor, this patient wants to see you.
Dr. Oloya?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, but I must talk with you. Excuse us.
I remember you. Are you feeling better?
Yes, doctor. I can't thank you enough for saving me, for not turning me in. I have news about your brother.
About my brother? Have you seen him?
My name is Ofumbi. I was Philip's roommate at the university. Recently, we were cellmates at the State Research Bureau.
Go on, go on.
He often talked about you, that being so close to Amin, you would soon get him out. But you might even get me out.
Yes, yes, go on.
Well, they didn't release us. At State Research Bureau, they don't release anyone. I escaped, but Philip is dead.
Dead?
I saw him shot myself. It was I who had to remove his body.
Oh my God. Oh my God. My sister-in-law raped. Now this.
He's buried in a mass grave in Mbiri Forest. Doctor, and I give you a piece of advice. You must leave immediately because your life is in danger. I am going to live too.
No. I must stay here. I am needed here now more than ever.
The life President of the Republic, His Excellency the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Al-Hajj, Field Marshal, Dr. Idi Amin Dada, VC, DSO, MC, CBE, will now present the nation's highest award, the Medal of Valor, to his son, Mwanga Amin.
I give this prestigious honor to my 6-year-old boy, for having worked so untiringly with me during the numerous crises under which most normal men would have cracked. Another great surprise for you. We have captured military spies with arms in Uganda. They have the help of thousands of imperialists and also some of my wives. I publicly disowned my 3 wives, Kay, Mama, and Nora. They are prostitutes, and Amin will not be afraid to punish them all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you very much indeed. You bitch. Chop her arms and legs off.
But why, Your Excellency? She's already dead.
Do as I say, quickly. This wife of mine was unfaithful. So she has now paid for her sin. Nobody makes fool of me. Big Daddy. Let them see. Children, you see what happens to bad mummies? I thought I'd finished with my enemies, but still some are after me. Who are they? Because they're jealous. I've been made the life president for what I've done for the country. I'm the only one with the insight who can lead Uganda. I fear no one but God. Either a man is my friend or my enemy. If he's my enemy, he must die.
Dano ewasigu. Gidwaro keto kari kabisa.
What? What do you mean?
Dano ewasigu.
Ah. You must mean about the people. I will destroy their homes. I will destroy their villages. I will destroy them all. How do you feel now?
How do I feel now? You wanted to kill me, you coward. Go away. How many people have you killed today? One day you will die the same fate.
Alia! Your Excellency, please, she's not feeling very well.
What can this coward do more than what he has done? He killed his ministers, his friends, his wives. Why doesn't he now kill himself?
Are you Dennis Hills?
I am Dennis Hills. What are these armed men doing in my house?
That's nothing to do with you.
You write bad things about the president. We stop you from writing dirty things. Amin the tyrant. Search the house. White pumpkin. So, this is what you do in Uganda. Take him away. Don't need to push me.
Mr. Harrison. It's very good of you to come and see me, sir.
Not at all. Good to see you in such good spirits. Well, how are you? How are they treating you?
Well, I've been in more comfortable places, but I'm managing.
Now listen, we're doing everything we can to get you out of here. It might facilitate things, though, if you give us a statement renouncing what you've written about Amin.
Look, sir, the book must be published. And I have to tell you in confidence, a copy of the manuscript is already in London. My publishers have it. You can't expect me to stand up and sit down again. I owe this to my students, to Idi Amin, cut into 5 pieces, stuffed into a sack, Karahanga, tied to a stake and shot in the field. Amin must be shown up for what he is. Monster, tyrant.
I know we're going to die. I just know it.
Oh, for God's sake, keep quiet. If they see you're frightened, they'll shoot you. Your job is to stay alive.
Is it true what I read in the newspaper? That they sentenced you to death for calling Amin a village tyrant in your book?
Yes, you're quite right, but I'm still alive. Take it easy.
He's here.
Show him in. Show him in.
Right away, sir.
Very good, Mr. Commissioner. Very good. I've said the British will bow before me, and you have proven me right. Sit down, please.
I've come once again to ask clemency on behalf of Mr. Dennis Hills.
No white man is going to call Amin a village tyrant and get away with it.
I'm sure, Your Excellency, Mr. Hills would not repeat such an error. My government would be deeply indebted if you release him. Mr. Hills is a very sick man, cancer, and, I believe, has had no trial.
I am Uganda's Chief Judge Commissioner. I will only release this Dennis Hills of yours on one condition, that the Queen must come to Uganda.
Your Excellency, that is impossible.
I said the Queen must come, or else Dennis Hills will be executed.
Don't stare at me!
Oh dear, I'm feeling sick. And I'm so tired.
I know.
How long are they going to keep us here?
Oh, God knows. It seems Amin is collaborating with these hijackers.
I'm so frightened.
Don't worry, it'll be all right.
Hello, Mrs. Block. Everything all right?
Yes, Doctor. Considering the circumstances, I'm fine now. From now on, I shall have to be more careful on what and how I chew. Can I now go back to the others?
Yes, of course, my dear. But I think you'll be more comfortable here rather than be on a cold airport floor.
I would rather be with my own people.
We'll see.
So sweet.
sweet. Honestly. All will love Big Daddy, the sex champion. Great.
I'm so tired.
I'm not tired. She'll be next.
But it's my mother. She's still in the hospital.
Hold on. Hello? Hello? Hello, can I speak to Yoni? Over.
Yoni is badly hurt. Over. And hello, we cannot take any more risks. Make sure you all reach the plane in 5 minutes. Over.
Come on, we'll sort it out later.
Hello? 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 Answer me.
The lads are dead.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I must stay here.
I should have killed them. I should have killed them all.
You just can't trust those Jews.
I should have suspected that the Israelis would have tried to pull something so ludicrous as to raid Entebbe. It was my fault, Dada.
Thanks, Allah. At least it was not a coup. But they destroyed my jets, damaged my airport, killed my men, and got away with everybody.
Hold on. Not everybody. We still have one of the hostages. That old woman, Dora Block, who was taken to the hospital.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So we can get revenge at the Zionists. That old woman must die. That will teach them to attack Uganda.
To speak to the president.
Just hold on.
Hello? Your Excellency, the Israeli woman, Dora Block, has just been brutally taken by your men from hospital.
Oh, forget about that old woman. If anybody calls about her, you just say she was released this afternoon.
But she is a sick old woman. And she hasn't been discharged.
None of your business.
I just don't know where to begin. The sheer brutality of it all. What's happened to humanity here? You are an example. You carry on despite Amin's persecution of the church and Christians. You carry on. That letter you wrote condemning his killings. That was courage. We're worried about you, Your Grace. Your safety.
Thank you, Michael. As a church leader, it's always my duty to preach peace.
My friend Lou, nice to see you here. Sorry about your inconvenience last night, Your Grace. Also about your uncomfortable stay at State Research. I hear my boys were pretty rough on you. Maliamungu, why have they beaten the Archbishop like this?
I don't know. I will look into it, Mr. President.
I will sack them all. I'm sorry. You see, they are not religious sort. Press, come and take some good photograph with my friend here. You have been recently praying for peace in Uganda, Lou. You must know about the plot that is to be unleashed against me. Some of my ministers are involved too.
I've always been praying for peace in Uganda as well as elsewhere.
Admit you know about this coup attempt, then I'll let you go.
Have nothing to tell you, Your Excellency. There is and will be no blood on my hands.
You write me letters telling me the head of state what to do. Tell me the names of other plotters.
I have nothing to tell you, Your Excellency, because I do not fear death.
Stop hiding behind your white collar, you important bastard. I'll make you eat it. Here, Idi Amin is God. You hear me? I'm God. I lost my temper. I killed the Archbishop. What do?
We'll simply cover up, Your Excellency.
Show that the Archbishop and the other ministers died in car accident. The world will have to be content with such a story. See to it.
Allah has given him his just punishment. He died in a car accident.
In a car accident?
I said he died in a car accident. I have called you here to fix a report to show they died from internal injuries.
No, I can't.
You can't. You fix the reports as I've told you. Or there will be a report out on you saying that you died of heart attack. Understand?
Come on, get in the jeep.
Okay, take the photograph.
Dennis Hills arrived today at London Airport with James Callaghan. The Foreign Secretary had flown to Uganda to plead for leniency on the death sentence imposed on Mr. Hills by the President of Uganda, Idi Amin.
General, Tanzania is helping the guerrillas. Now, this could do us a lot of damage.
I know. We will invade Tanzania, kick out President Nyerere, and take over the whole country. Uganda will then be very big on the map.
But, General, won't this cause the nations who follow Tanzania to come to her aid?
Not if they invade us first. I want you to take some few men, have them dressed in Tanzania uniforms, and go to the border and do a bit of damage. You know, just kill a few of our people. Then we will say that Tanzania attacked us first.
Brilliant.
Then Nyerere will have no choice but to fight me in the boxing ring. Muhammad Ali can be referee, you know. I will even fight Nyerere
with one arm tied behind my back. For Amin is the greatest. I do not fear death, for I've survived 9 attempts. I'm invisible.
Watanzania ndio walioivamia Amini, walioivamia Uganda, kwamba vita vinavyoendelea ndani ya Uganda sasa hivi ni vita vya Watanzania wanaipiga Uganda, wala hakuna Waganda ndani yake wapinzani wa Amini.
November 5th, 1978. President Nyerere of Tanzania declared war on Amin. 30,000 strong, disciplined army invaded Uganda.
Out of the way, soldier. This will help to ease the pain.
I wish he had listened to me. I told that fool not to start a war with Tanzania.
In Ginger, then we will bomb those bastards, we will poison their water, we will destroy their food. If anybody asks who I am, tell them I've gone to Gulu, and then we will be coming back soon. Yes, Your Excellency.
I am a leader who speaks the truth.
I will not reconsider my decision of executing Mr. Hills tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I have taken the right step to transfer the economy from non-citizen to the citizen. I think they will be sitting like they are sitting on the fire.
What will you do to them?
Okay, you will see.
I will become the highest man in the armed forces, general, and also I will be president of this country. And they have...
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jonathan Benaya. I am a nature photographer and a travel blogger. If you're new to this channel, please do it the way we do it. Hit the subscribe button. And if you're part of the community, please do what we normally do, smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section below and show me some love. Share this with someone that might need it. In this particular video, I'll share with you my 8 intriguingly funny things about Idi Amin. This year 2019, Uganda celebrates 57 years of independence on the 9th of October. But over the years, the country has had quite a number of leaders. Uganda had its first president after independence, and his name was Sir Edward Luwangula Walugembe Mutesa II, who was also the king of Buganda by then. Mutesa II ruled Uganda from the 9th of October 1963 to the 2nd of March 1966. He was toppled by Dr. Apollo Milton Obote, who ruled the country from 15th April 1966 to the 25th of January 1971. And then we had Yusuf Chironde Lule, who ruled the country for the shortest period, between the 13th of April 1979 to the 20th of June 1979. He was followed by quite an intellectual chap called Godfrey Lukongwa Binaisa, who was the president of Uganda from the 25th of June 1969 to the 12th of May 1980. And then we had the second regime of Dr. Apollo Milton Obote between the 17th of December 1980 to the 27th of July 1987. He was followed by Tito Okello Lutwa, who was an army general. And this guy ruled Uganda between the 19th of July 1985 to the 26th of January 1986, when an energetic Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the current president of Uganda, took over. Did I forget someone? Yes, Idi Amin ruled Uganda between the 25th of Jan 1971 and the 11th of April 1979. That was right after the first regime of Apollo Milton Obote and right before the regime of Yusuf Lule. Close to half a century ago in 1971, a leader infamous for the most rose to power, and he would forever write his name in the books of African history. British politician David Owen once said he should have been assassinated. He was one of the worst of all African regimes.
General, the president, the king of the scene. Idi Amin.
Look at the history and packed with men. What rising to the top and getting chopped again. No one fathoming the secret of the whole damn thing. You gotta give the population something to sing.
Standing right on the Kampala Jinja Highway, right behind me. The forest that you see is Mabira Forest. It's believed that several years ago, this place used to have quite a number of roadblocks. And the forest at one time was used as a rebel hideout. I'm heading to Jinja, to the shores of the Nile, so the story will continue.
Wrong, they never got the population singing along.
Idi Amin, most amazing man there's ever been. He be general, the president, the king of the scene. Idi Amin.
Listen. With the world famous Kampala Key Club mind keeping in the damn background, what the hell going on here? It looking like some kind of musical coup to me.
So we're right here on the banks of the Nile River. Right behind me is the Nile, the world's longest river. Across the river is Wild Waters Lodge, one of the most luxurious lodges in Uganda. The Nile River flows from that side. If you go that side, you will meet the new source of the Nile Bridge, beyond which you'll see the source, actual source of the Nile, where this river begins to flow. It's believed it takes a 3-month journey towards that direction till it empties its waters in the Mediterranean Sea. This place has grown to become a tourist hub, so there are quite a number of activities that take place here. We have definitely whitewater rafting, we have kayaking on the Nile, we do have people that come here for the quad bikes, and we have horseback riding just across the river. And it's kind of branded Jinja City into the adventure capital of East Africa. But several years ago, close to half a century ago, about 48 years ago, during the regime of Idi Amin, it's believed the river used to flow with dead bodies. And word has it that actually our parents, we grew up hearing from our parents that whenever you would annoy Idi Amin, together with his men, he would execute you and your body would be dropped.